Thank you, Swami, as usual. Very good lecture. Swami, one time I heard a Vedanta Swami say that dreams are nothing but junk men. Is that true?
Nothing but
Junk men.
junk mail.
Yeah.
That's a rather odd way of explaining that. See, junk mail comes to you from outside, from sources you don't even know. But dreams are simply memories, our own memories, which are coming to us in different forms. Something sometimes absurd.
Amazing different though. So that was my thing. So dreams are connected to our subconscious memory.
Yeah, I don't know from where they get such strange expressions. I really don't know.
Yeah. Well,
Pranam Swamiji. I have to keep praying to Thakur to lift my Maya.
Yeah,
Now my
pray for
prayers.
us also.
Thank
So
you.
we are praying that we will, at least I will be able to meet you on Monday, no? You said
Yeah.
26th. You are coming
Right.
here. Yeah.
Yes, Maharaj. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you.
So, Mr. Dog, D-O-U-G, yeah.
Yes,
How are you keeping?
I'm good. Very good. I'm having a little stomach problem today. So, I had a few trips to the loo, but I'm doing good. It was good to be here. So, I'm a friend of Sherman's, and he invited me, and I plan on attending weekly if I can. So,
I hope you liked the discussion. Yeah.
yes, I did. Enjoyed it very much.
Thank you. Hope you become well again soon.
Well, I'm hoping. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Jayadi, how are you keeping now? Jayadi, are you there? Mr. Sherman? Yeah, Jayadi. Hope you are better now.
No, Maharaji.
What happened? You're always something or the other is happening. What is the problem?
I don't know.
Anyway, hope we can see you next time. Please remember that my program is at the Hindu temple Banabi, and unfortunately it is in Hindi, so many people may not be able to follow. But we have to go out, and spread a little. Otherwise, it will be a big problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is important.
Yeah.
To get connected to people.
Mm-hmm.
Very important.
So, Mr. Sherman, are you there? He must have gone somewhere. Shiv Sharma ji.
Maharaj, excellent lecture. Enjoyed every moment. Thank you very much indeed. And I look forward to seeing you in the Burnaby Temple next Sunday, I believe.
Next Sunday, 10:30 it starts, no? 10:30 it starts. Yeah.
We'll definitely see you because it's very near to our home.
Oh,
Thank
very
you
good,
much.
very good. So
Yes.
very light discussion, just because it's the first time. So we will have some, of course, songs will be there and just some Ramcharitmanas, just a little introduction, little Ramcharitmanas part. So nothing
I
which
think that
will.
will be very much liked by the
Yeah.
audience there. I think, that's great. Thank you.
Nothing which will give us a headache. Yeah.
Okay, Swamiji. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Tripathi ji.
Pranam Maharaji, it was a very good lecture, and every time we read and something get confused, but here the things are very clear. One thing I just want to say, when we talk about consciousness, dream, and dreamless sleep, in the dreams itself, you are always there.
Of course, where will you go?
What I'm saying is, it is not a dream about something. You are like you are always in the dream. You are one of the character.
Well, I don't know about that because if somebody has experienced where he's not there, I don't know, I cannot say. But whether in the dream you are there or not, that is a separate issue. But it is you who are experiencing the dream.
Yeah, that's like there is always a belonging of it, like that something you are doing it.
That is good. But even if it is there, it does not matter because after all, dreams are dreams.
Okay. So what I was saying is that is there any way the consciousness where you said that it is a total bliss, it existed all the time, and so the thing is the last where dreamless we are sleeping, that is the ultimate. Is it something?
Ultimate in the state of ignorance.
Oh.
In the state of ignorance, when we are in avidya, dreamless sleep is the nearest we can approach to the self.
Oh, so we cannot compare this one when the people are going to samadhi. This is something very different.
It is not very different because in samadhi also one disassociates himself or herself with the mind and body. In dreamless sleep, the same thing happens, but the problem is in dreamless sleep, the ignorance is still there, although it is in either you can say unmanifest form or subtle form. So that ignorance, because it is still there, when we wake up, we are the same people. But in samadhi, what happens? The ignorance is completely destroyed. So when ignorance is completely destroyed, then the self which we were actually conscious of only in dreamless sleep, then that person of knowledge becomes more conscious of that self in whichever state he is in. So he is always blissful.
Okay. Thank you, Pranam Maharaj.
Yeah, Mr. Sharman, we saw you come and go.
Oh, I'm sorry, Master. Yeah, very good discussion, Master. Often, I think one of the most interesting questions is, what would it be like to go to sleep and never wake up? So your wonderful discussion between the three states is very powerful, very helpful, and I must say, it's just a tremendous thing that Vivekananda came to Canada and to North America, clearly to help us lift this veil of Maya. And, so much. I'm enjoying a lot your discussions. Thank you, Master.
Thank you so much. So last but not the least, and
We still like ice cream here.
Yeah, I also like it. Don't worry.
Yeah, Dairy Queen to show for it. And I'm sure Vivekananda maybe partake.
Yeah, Swamiji used to love chocolates. Yeah, chocolate ice cream and all that. When he used to get up from meal, he used to say, I couldn't eat anything. They used to bring a chocolate ice cream. So, but nobody gets it from me. What can I do? Anyway, so just a joke. Yeah. Acha, anybody people are living from online. So those who are in Vancouver, Jayadi and Tripathi ji, we have not received your registration for the Swami Vivekananda arrival function. You must have received the email. Please register.
Yeah, you have to register for the who
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Many questions you have?
Yeah. Now we come to our Ashok Babu.
Yeah, it's an excellent talk.
Thank you.
I'm just a little that dreamless sleep, consciousness, and you related to that to subtle body. And I'm not sure that consciousness.
In dreamless sleep, I never mentioned the subtle body.
It's not. Because I know, I agree with you that we are aware of our existence even in dreamless sleep.
Yes.
And I'm not sure whether maybe the pure consciousness state, the apparent consciousness does not exist. Because
What do you mean by apparent consciousness?
Yeah, because you see, in a surgery, the people put into the sleep, they are unconscious in a way. But that consciousness and the pure consciousness are not the same.
Yeah, that we have seen. That is external consciousness is gone.
In a surgical way, when they perform surgery,
Yeah, we have already discussed that. Yeah.
yeah, they are not education. Excellent talk. I truly enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, and I don't know whether it will be possible for you to come to Burnaby, but
Yes, yes. I have talked to all the nonsense. He will drive. Yeah,
okay, that will be wonderful to have you both.
yeah, we'd like to come.
Yeah, so please register so that we have all the names.
Yeah, if you are still healthy enough, we would like to come.
Yeah, please come.
Often will say you will drive.
Very good.
I didn't have my say to okay, all right, you talk. No, I didn't have my say for today. Yeah. Thank you, Swami Vimohananda, for your talk, and especially to hear it from you, a devotee of Thakur, his whole life, his everything, especially coming it for you. It is always a very, very special, very, very special. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, and we look forward to your registration, and of course, we look forward to seeing you both after many days. That will be very nice.
We will come. If we are healthy enough, we will come to celebrate.
Very good. Thank you so much. So those who are here, Minallah, nothing. You also please register. You must have received the email.
No.
How can it be?
I'll have to
Both
double
of you are on the mailing list.
No, we did
For the 15th in Burnaby?
15 July, yeah. It must have gone into your either spam or promotions.
Could be.
Or if that is, you can register now after the meeting. Just
Yeah.
Mr.
I'll do
Oki,
that.
Yes.
you will also be coming.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I will sue you for $1 million.
I had one question. So
Yeah.
when you say deep sleep, when you wake up, you look back and you know you are conscious. But when you are in Samadhi, isn't that consciousness itself? That is only consciousness.
Yes, only consciousness. In deep sleep also only consciousness, but the covering of ignorance is there. That is the only difference. Otherwise they are the same. So Kumbhakaran wasn't such a fool when he asked for 6 months sleep. he at least had half of his life was spent in bliss. Yeah,
Question?
yeah, please.
The ordinary happiness is in mind. That doesn't last long.
No, ordinary happiness is, mind means what? The only source of happiness is the self, which is God.
So,
But ordinarily, it only perforates through the mind. Limited, mind is limited. So we get only limited happiness.
so it doesn't last long.
It doesn't last long.
Yeah. So today's
Like when you are here, you are happy. When you go out, you won't be so happy. I mean,
Yeah. So today's lecture said that try to be free from everything
yeah,
and pure existing, pure consciousness, and together with Brahman, that
Yes.
is real happy.
yes, correct.
Thank you.
Siddhartha?
Yeah, a lot of critical points to do some manan and Vedanta.
You have already registered, I saw.
I registered for the arrival function, but even I didn't receive the email for next.
No, next we
week.
have not sent the email. Next
Oh,
is
yeah.
in September.
No, next the Burnaby.
Oh, Burnaby, there is no
Email, right?
you can just come.
Just come. Yeah.
But I have not sent that email. I will send it now.
Right. Yeah, I have no question.
Yogi ji,
Very good.
thank you.
No question.
Thank you, Arban ji. Nandra ji, please register.
I will register.
Yeah. Arban ji, you also have to register, or you can do it now itself, today itself. No, it just takes 2 minutes.
So when you talk about pure consciousness,
So the pure consciousness has created the whole universe there. Is that right?
If you mean Brahman, then yes, Brahman is the material as well as efficient cause of the universe.
So it means everything which exists is all illusion.
Name and form is illusion. Only name and form. Behind that lies the reality.
Thank you.
Baliji, everything okay? Big headache, I know.
No, Maharaj. I'm in bliss. What why?
Our new entry.
Oh, I'm just visiting Vancouver.
From?
From Toronto.
Okay. Your name?
Vibhushan.
Okay.
No problem.
How many days you'll be here?
2 weeks.
So next week, if you would like. Where are you staying?
I'm staying in Fairview, so it's
Oh, that is this side.
yeah.
Okay. It's nice to meet you. Yeah. You must be attending there in Toronto.
Sometimes, and I went and spent some time in Hollywood and Santa Barbara also.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Very nice. I had gone to Toronto, but that was 2 years ago.
Come again. I have a question. So, avidya is ignorance and vidya is knowledge, and you said they're direct and indirect. One is experiential and the other is inferential.
Yeah.
And sometimes even in inferential knowledge we infer wrong and then come back to avidya. And both avidya and vidya are functions of the subtle body, the mind or intellect.
Absolutely.
So then it's subtler mind identifying with grosser mind and body is what causes more like our misery, because nama rupa is
What the mind is identifying itself, we are not concerned with. We are identifying ourselves with the mind.
How does that happen? So who
That is called Maya.
That is that yeah, and that's that subtle. There's a subtle connection between consciousness and nama rupa.
There is no connection. That is the problem. Brahman cannot have any connection with these things. That is why Maya is said to be something which makes a ghatana possible. A ghatana means something which is impossible. It cannot happen. Brahman cannot be connected with the mind and body ever. But seemingly this connection has occurred. Why and how we know. That's why we call it Maya or the power of God. That is why it is called inscrutable. It is inscrutable because it is making something impossible happen.
So there's a connection between Brahman, Maya and avidya.
Brahman cannot be connected with anything else, otherwise how will it be free? Brahman, due to Maya, seems to be connected with the mind and body. This is the problem. Yeah. So when that Maya is gone, then what is seemingly connecting us with all these, that is also gone.
So who created Maya?
God. It is God's Maya. Mama Maya. God says my Maya. Devi hi esha gunamayi. This Maya of mine. Mama Maya. Duratyaya. Duratyaya means very difficult to cross. And it is Devi.
Why?
You ask God, what can I do? I am in the same boat as you are. I am also asking Him. Why are you making so difficult to cross?
Isn't there a perception whether it's difficult or not?
That is correct. For some it may be easy, but those some are very few.
Because he wants his Leela to be.
God only knows what type of Leela he is doing. Or you can just, another way of thinking is that we have bound ourselves, like Sri Ramakrishna says. We have bound ourselves because we want to enjoy the world. We want the things of the world. If we want to free ourselves, it is in our hands through renunciation. Get rid of the attachments. So that is another way of looking at it. Rather than put all the blame to God.
We create our own bondages.
Yeah, we are creating our own
Unless
bondages.
we know ourselves, how we can know about others?
We don't need to know about others.
No.
If we know about ourselves, that is sufficient.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know who we are really, so we want to know the whole world and the God and the Brahman. How we can go there?
No, that is another approach. One approach is by knowing God, you can know yourself. Another approach is by knowing yourself, you can know God. Both are same. Both are
But
same.
then all these relationships for who we feel sorrow for means nothing.
What kind of relationship? Specify, not don't say all these
I
kinds.
mean, you know, what we are related
I don't know, tell me. Once you start telling, then all the illusions will go. That is why we just say all these. We never say specifically. We never say specifically because we are afraid.
Say the Maya for that child.
Yeah, that is Maya. That is attachment.
And if the mother realizes herself.
If mother becomes detached to her child, she will become a much better mother. Because then that love will be completely unselfish. It is attachment which makes it selfish. My.
Selfish?
Yes.
Mother's
My
love is
child.
selfish, say. Unselfish.
Mother's love may be unselfish when compared with other loves of the world. Of course, it is still selfish. Yeah, 100% it is selfish. Anything which is connected to yourself, your body has to be selfish. No? It cannot be otherwise. But it is given as an example because compared with other loves, it is very pure. Abaji, what are you distributing?
Long.
Anything good? So any special comment from Abaji? We are waiting.
No, thank you, Swami.
Okay.
Not so much a question, but something I am struggling with at the moment because I'm struggling to buy the idea of the ultimate truth of Paramatma, Brahman.
Yeah.
It's nice. It sounds rosy. It's like any other marketing strategy. Here we are selling happiness. If you reach this, you'll be permanently happy. So how do I buy the idea?
Because it is completely rational. Not only that, it is based on experience. It is not marketing. We are not marketing anything. We are just telling the ultimate truth which has been realized by the saints and sages and incarnations of all ages and all countries. This is the same experience.
It's been the same
Absolutely.
observations.
Absolutely. Buddha also says the same thing, Christ also says the same thing. Only the language differs. So this is not something which we are holding out as a, some sort of temptation or something, not at all. This is the truth.
I guess somebody who's more convinced with science, I'm seeking answers in a scientific way.
This will appeal to us. This will appeal to them also because, see, we are boys like us. I mean, now of course I'm not a boy, but when I was a boy, the English medium school, all these modern things. At one time we also used to think all this is nonsense. What, going in a temple and waving an image, some stone image, what nonsense is this? But once when the rational ground was shown to us, and Swami Vivekananda has done this because he spoke to the Western people, then everything clicked into place. That you don't have to believe blindly. So what we have discussed today, it is based on the experience which we are having every day. How can you contradict it? And they are challenging everybody. Come, contradict it. Tell me, what is wrong with this? Shankaracharya is toward the whole country. He challenged everybody. Contradict me if you like. So this is the only thing which you are sure of. Other things are temptations or marketing. Purchase this iPhone 15, otherwise your life won't be worth 2 cents. You won't be able to show your face anywhere. Purchase Tesla, otherwise what will be your social status? These are temptations. And our problem is we understand only that. When this is given, we find it difficult to believe. But we find very easy to believe all that nonsense. This is the tragedy.
But when they say happiness and suffering, both is essentially leads to pain. Buddhism and stuff, that's what they say. Even
Not ultimate happiness. There they mean happiness got by the senses.
Yes.
So we are also saying the same
happiness
thing.
and that happiness is different.
No, we are also saying the same thing. That if you go after the happiness of the senses, then you are limiting yourselves to the senses.
So, but this happiness and the ultimate happiness, is it the same thing? Bliss?
It's the same thing, but you are getting maybe 0.00001% of that.
Okay.
You are getting only that which is manifesting through your mind and body. Because you are limiting yourself to the mind and body. See, I've already given one example of a dam. Let me give another example. There's a huge treasure of big stones, big diamonds lying underground, under tons of concrete or something. And there are also just 2 or 3 very small diamonds. Now you bore a hole. You bore a hole only that wide which can only accommodate those small diamonds. But those huge big diamonds in infinite number, you cannot get through that small hole. So it is the same joy which you are getting. But because you are seeking it through a limited medium which cannot accommodate those big things, you will never get that treasure. So the joy you are experiencing is only one, the joy of God. There is no other joy. But you are limiting yourself, you are limiting that joy yourself by identifying yourself with the senses. So you can get only the joy which the senses allow. You can only get the diamond which that hole allows. To get everything, you have to break open that hole. Then everything is before you. So break open this cage of mind and body. Then the whole thing is yours. Because it was always yours. Those diamonds are always yours. Maybe your father has left it for you. So they are yours. But you cannot get them. Till you are limiting yourself only to that small hole. That is the thing.
Requires some processing.
Yeah. We keep on studying. This is not a matter of one day. And nobody tells you anything to believe anything blindly here.
Yes.
That is the biggest thing. So this is the thing. If you have any questions, you are welcome. Shankaracharya.
What are the signs of a person who is close to digging that big? Who has
There are signs, but unless we reach a very high level ourselves, we cannot recognize. See, one person is lecturing on nuclear physics. So a taxi driver also goes there, he listens. And I also go there, high school pass, I also go there. So we both won't understand anything. Because he is talking on a different level. But another scientist, if he has studied the subject, when he comes, he can understand it better. People like us cannot appreciate that nuclear physics lecture because we have no inkling of what he's talking. It's all Greek. So here also, unless one is very spiritual oneself, one cannot recognize a spiritual person.
Really?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Then we have no redemption.
No, why not? We have to become spiritual. Who's stopping us from becoming spiritual?
Practice.
Your coming here is a little bit of a sign. Your progress.
Otherwise, why would you come? That is why would you come here?
Yeah. Because we want
How many people are coming here? People are go to some this waterfront shopping or this that malls and so many people go there.
We'll do that later.
Now, of course, later you will do. I know. When your good karma is coming, you are coming here. When your bad karma is coming, you will go there.
Good karma from the past.
Yeah, everything is from the past only.
See, these joys are evaporates quickly. They come and then go.
We have to live our bad karmas in this life.
Yeah, but you can reduce their influence by doing good karma, no?
In this life.
Yeah. This life, that life means what? Life is life. In next life, you won't remember this life. Then you will say this life. So,
You won't? Some
no,
people do.
some people do. They must be very great souls. And how do you know they do? They can tell any story and you will believe them.
Yeah.
If those are there, I remember, but those cannot be found on the streets.
They're not.
Those are very few. And those who really remember, don't go about speaking on YouTube about that. Not easy to find. Even if you find one, what happened? It doesn't help me. We have to do our own work.
But even in the Bhagavad Gita, there's qualities of an enlightened person.
Yeah, there are. But those are words. Those are not true for us till we have done that. Because if you are zero on the subject, then how can you achieve some, recognize something which is so much above your level?
So we have to.
Now you are reading English of Shakespeare, you are reading English of an ordinary person. To one person who has just learned writing A, B, C, you give him both. To him, both are same. This is the thing.
We have to have the good sanskars.
Yeah, and we have to make them, it won't come from the skies. In Bangladesh, ফাঁকি দিলে হবে না সোজা কথাই so that is the simple truth कि फाঁकी बाजी नहीं चलेगा there is no shortcut, no magic. Yes, this much is also true that God's grace is there. If we want it, it comes. But if God sees us, if we are busy with shopping malls and we are busy with birthday parties, then he says, okay, be happy. If you are happy, then why should I get a headache? You be happy. Till we are happy, okay, no problem. So when we say it is so difficult, we have to see inside. If it is difficult, are you really getting sleepless nights? Are you really hankering like you hanker after a job? Are you really distressed? Are you weeping? Are you in terrible suffering because God's grace has not come? We are quite happy. Khao, piyo, masti karo. Karo. No problem. So when we say that it is difficult, we should ask ourselves, do we really want that? Sri Ramakrishna says 1 in million actually really wants God. Maybe 10 million. Okay.